What's going on, YouTube fam? We are out here and we're getting ready to start the rain barrel project. I'm very excited about this. So let me kind of explain what I'm going to do, and then I will just set you up and kind of let you guys watch me work. So we have a 2100 gallon rain barrel, which is that big green tank right there. So the reason I set it right there is because it's lower than the feed of the downspout of the house, okay? So it's much lower than that. So the plan was probably right where the siding is I was gonna kind of cut the downspout right there, run a 6-inch PVC pipe down in the ground about a foot, and then I was gonna run it underneath, come up the tank, and then back into the thing. And you'd be surprised that gravity is that strong that it would actually fill the rain barrel up, because the very top of that is lower than this point here. So that was the original plan. However, I haven't messed with that, not because we didn't want to do it, but we had more, and I guess if you want to call it, priority projects that needed to take place. So I never got around to doing it, and now we're ready to. Well, PVC pipe at this moment is like, last time I checked was $77 for a 10-foot piece, and that's 6 inches, and that's, I don't know, that's just crazy. So I was going to pick up some stuff from Lowe's, and they had no PVC. They only had 1 inch, which is like mind-blowing. They didn't even have like the solid corrugated piping. They had nothing, which is crazy. So the solution that we came out with, Jessica and I, is we're going to take this rain barrel right here, and I'm going to move it to right here. And then I'm gonna readjust the downspout so that it's automatically pouring in, and then I'll worry about down the road maybe setting up a like a contraption that collects the water first, and then that'll flow in. But for the time being, so what we have to do is I gotta move this shed. So we're gonna drag this shed forward, get it out of the way. I'm gonna have to dig out this area just a little bit so that it's kind of level-ish. And then we will pull that over to here and get it set up. So that is the plan. Now let me show you what I did here. So as you can see, so there is a T. So there is a T right here, right? So it's coming out of the rain barrel. The T goes into this, I've added this shutoff valve. So this is coming up a 90, and then coming out. Now this cracked because it froze. But it's okay. And so the reason I have this high is that a 5-gallon bucket can fit under here, and you can fill it up with water. This right here, I drilled into this 90, and this is actually an adapter that I could put like a hose adapter to, or I can use it to drain out. And so I did the double shut off, and then this right here is just a water level gauge. So it tells you how high the water is. We gotta drain it and then move it. While I'm kind of moving all that stuff and moving the shed, this will be draining. Hopefully by the time that I get that all done, I can this will be empty and I'll be able to slide it over. This little 2-inch PVC adapter I haven't cut yet, but the goal is to actually, I want like a 6-inch piece sticking out so that you can get a little bit better aim with the water coming out for your 5-gallon bucket. All right, I'm gonna get a 2-part epoxy, and I'll probably just kind of fix this all up, and hopefully that'll be okay. So I'm gonna go, like, this is what it would look like. So you can see how easy that is to fill up a 5-gallon bucket. And then what I'll do is I'll cut this down, so if you want it more accurate and precise, you'll be able to do that. We're supposed to get a huge storm today, so hopefully I will be able to get this set up before the storm comes. see if I can drag this out a little bit and then maybe get around it and then be able to push it so I don't have to unload it, but we'll see what happens. So that worked out pretty good. I just need to, obviously it's not where it's going, but it gave me enough room so I can bring the tractor right here and actually push with it. So I think I pick up the shingles. Snake. They're harmless and non-poisonous. And he's peeing right now, but pretty cool. Look at that. They eat a lot of grubs and bugs and stuff. Alright, that worked out okay. Couple bangs on it, but whatever. It's a lot tighter in this area for the tractor, so it's really hard to maneuver. So I got this flipped around. I'm going to go ahead and kind of start digging this area out right here, kind of level it out a little better. You see I busted that PVC pipe right there. I'm sitting here like, what in the world is that? So I'm thinking that goes to like, I was thinking that ran to the window wells in the front to allow the water to drain. Look, I walk up right here. Right there. Here is the ends to them. I don't even know, look, they're even, I don't know if like previous owners maybe had like gutters hooked up, like this hooked up to gutters or something like that, and they were collecting water or something. I don't know. I'm gonna leave this here for just a moment, but this is all very good usable PVC. Of course, it's gonna be under that. That's crazy. Look at that. I'll have to, what would this be? Oh, see, that's leaking water right there. There used to be a pool, above ground pool here. Those are the water inlets. That's what it must go to. Right there. Well, I will rip that up later and save it.
Hey guys, so while Nathaniel's out there doing the rain barrel stuff, I figured I will show you our water filtration system inside so that you can kind of see the whole process. But first, I gotta show you, I made homemade lasagna. And if you've been here for a little bit, you know we're trying to do everything off of our land. So our beef, our sauce, and everything. But we are growing flour, and so I'm making my own noodles now. They turned out really good. I'm so excited. And so it's not the prettiest, but it is delicious. So there's the lasagna. And then I'm making my own sandwich bread now. And let me just tell you, I have to share the recipe with you. So stay tuned for that, because this one I'm actually really happy with. Look at that. It's super, super soft and squishy. Stays together for a sandwich and tastes delicious. Like, this is like a sandwich bread. It's so cool. Anyways, back to the filtration. Okay, as you can see by the fingerprints, it is well used, but it's the Berkey. So you can kind of see the whole thing here. Has a nice little spout that you just turn. So it's really easy for the kids to use. And inside of here is where you fill it up. But you can also see the filters. You could have multiple filters in there, filtering all sorts of things. And they come in all different sizes. So you can have handheld ones like, you know, for one person, or you can have just, there's all different sizes. I'll put a link to their website so you can check out all the different sizes. So we would take the water from the rain barrel and we would bring it right in here and filter it, and it'd be perfectly good for us to drink. So it's a great option for access to water in case you don't have access to water, or if anything goes down, you still have clean, nice water that you can have, your gardens can have, and your animals.
Alright, what I'm trying to do is get all the rocks out, because it's a lot of weight with the water, and you'd be surprised that something like this could actually puncture that plastic with all that weight on it. I know that it's still draining water, but I figured maybe if it was low enough it'd be light enough, but it's not. It is still crazy heavy. So we're gonna have to just call it for right now and wait for this to finish draining, and then move it tomorrow, I guess. So, well, I guess I will see you guys when we're back working on this again. What's going on, guys? We're back. We're working on moving the rain barrel. So the water drained like all night. Yeah, so we didn't get to move the rain barrel yesterday because it was filled with water and it was too heavy. And so I got home from work and it was still filled with water that I couldn't move it. So I had to put one of these posts. I had to lift it up, put one of these posts underneath of the barrel so I could angle it and let the remainder drain. Well, now that it's drained enough, I can actually move it fairly easily by myself. So we're gonna try to get it out and then just kind of work our way that way. I think I'm just gonna push it. We're gonna have to go nice and slow. So we got it in place. You could tell we're kind of struggling. There's no handle, so it's actually really hard to spin, even though it's, I wouldn't say it's super light, but it's light enough to move, but it's really hard to spin because you have no grip. But I wanted this kind of more dead center because this spigot right here, once we start filling it and using it, we're gonna put a garden hose to that, and we're gonna use that to fill the animals' troughs and gardens. And since this is the highest point, except for probably where the cow water trough is, the gravity will feed all this, which is pretty awesome. But we don't need to worry about the cow trough because we're doing the gutter system rain barrel over there for them to refill their water trough. So that's not a big concern. But yeah. So I just got to hook up the gutter to flow in that. And then at the top there, hook the gutter, flow into that. And then I'll backfill and push all the dirt in. And then it's done. What do you think?
It looks good.
I couldn't have done this without my muscles.
Well, thanks.
What do you think? Show everybody your muscles.
He's got real big muscles.
Yeah, so that does it. I'll probably just set you up as I'm kind of backfilling. I'll probably have to hand do that. And I'll probably have to go to Lowe's or maybe hopefully Ace Hardware, and I need to get a 90 degree or 45 from the downspout to that. But there you go. That is it. And this saves us a ton of money because now I don't have to run any piping. I can just come straight off from the roof. And we have rain gutter guards and all that stuff up there. So there you go.
Well, thanks for joining us. If you haven't already, please subscribe. It's free. It's free to do that, and it helps us out. But just thanks for watching, and God bless, and we'll see you next time.